All right, I'm back with another quick update on the 1990 Suzuki Sidekick. The big news is that the engine is running and idling now, which has first time that's happened since I've owned it for about 6 weeks now. I got everything kind of buttoned up in here. Got the radiator back in and all the hoses hooked up. Put some coolant in it just so we can idle it for a while and tune it up. It's idling low, but it doesn't die or anything. It hangs in there. I'm not sure if it's just a throttle body thing, or maybe the air filter is super clogged. There's a few little things we can do there. There's a minor exhaust leak. I'm pretty sure it's at the flange down here. That gasket was pretty rough, and the mating surfaces are awful. The guy I bought it from, he said it was the manifold here, but I didn't see any smoke coming from up there, which is good because that is rough. I don't want to. If I don't have to touch those bolts, that'd be a win. I did have to take the solenoid apart down here on the starter and clean it out. It was pretty gummed up. I put it back in and it just started clicking. I was like, oh no, but I pulled it apart, cleaned it up, and it runs strong now. That's pretty much it for the engine updates. I stripped the head of that bolt off trying to look at the thermostat. Luckily all that works, so I don't have to worry about it, but it's kind of annoying I did that. Not supposed to use impact drivers on those. Yeah, that about covers the engine bay. I did put in a new e-brake cable on the passenger side, so I was able to button up the brakes, the drum brakes on that side. It engages when you pull the handle back, so that's nice. The driver's side I need to replace. I thought it was working, but the cable moves and it does not engage, which means it's busted off in the sleeve somewhere. So I have another one coming, and once we get that in, we can finally put these back together and get the brakes bled. And then we have this cross member down here we need to put in to support the transmission, and then we put these output shafts in, and we can throw some tires on this thing and go roll around and see how she does. That's gonna be pretty exciting. We have a lot of fabrication stuff to do with only 2 months left. We gotta figure out what to do with all this stuff, and got to come up with some designs. I want to 3D print for the computer stuff here, and just managing these cables and the gauge cluster and the heater core down there. I'd like to build a mount and put a shroud on it that we can run a fan and just keep it blowing and get a little extra cooling, since we'll be running straight water during the race. That's pretty much it. We can need a seat. Haven't found one yet. I should have bought a Sparco seat I found on Facebook Marketplace for 70 bucks. It was a steal, and I didn't go get it. So, and of course I'm still waiting on the roll cage pieces to come in. So we got a seat and the roll cage to build in here and figure out what to do with all this stuff. But as far as mechanicals, we're getting there. We're in the button up and tune up stage, which is exciting. That was kind of a big unknown, since this thing hadn't run in years, and it certainly hasn't run since I've owned it. So we're gonna keep on trucking along, and hopefully in a month or so we'll be looking real good. Till then.